Is it a faux pas to freeze coffee? Good morning, everyone. Before I get started talking to you all, I need to get the church announcements edited. My wife just took our daughter grocery shopping, and my son is napping now, so while I have this time, I should really probably focus and get the church announcements done. So, bear with me 1 minute. So the church announcements didn't take nearly as long as I thought they would, which is kind of why I film them the way I do, is so that way I'm not spending up to 8 hours on my Saturday, the one full day off I get. Sundays I do kids church for 4 hours on a Sunday morning, even though that's not really work, but it's not like I'm just sitting around the house and can have free time. Like, those 4 hours every day are dedicated. And it's not that I don't enjoy doing announcements videos. I do. It gives me an outlet to be creative and just use my talent to, depending who you are in faith, but my ability to use my talent to glorify God. But at the same time, it's just like I could be doing a short film, I could be hanging out with my family, I could just be doing something else. And so, but by the time I was done editing announcements videos, more than half the day is gone. So I came up with a plan to why don't I just film a batch of announcements, 3, maybe 4 weeks worth of announcements, and then when it gets to the point where the video is like a minute and a half long, schedule the next video, schedule the next session of recording announcements, and then do it all over again. That way I'm not spending every Saturday editing and filming announcements all day. And so now it was like, that took me maybe 30 minutes, if that, to edit the announcements. I just pull out the out-of-date ones, or if it's a situation where it's like, last week's announcement, hey, next week we're doing this, that, or the other thing, and the new announcement is, hey, this week we're doing this, then I'll just swap those announcements around and done like that. So now I have my whole Saturday to do whatever I want. Actually, March is shaping up to be a really busy month as far as talking about my 1 day off a week, full day off a week, because I'm going to have to film another announcements video coming up soon. So I'm about to do that. But then my wife and I, as children's pastors, we decided with Easter coming up, it'd be fun to do some sort of kids' church Easter production. And so we decided to do a short film, and we're doing there's a video that circulates every Christmas for the last couple of years, at least in our circles, that it's from a church in Kentucky, and they did a video where their kids' church says the Christmas story, and then adults lip sync to whatever the kids say and act out what the kids how they tell a story. And it's a really fun video, it's funny, and it's cute. And so we're like, well, let's do the same thing, but let's do it with the Easter story. Let's have our kids, recite the Easter story, and then have adults act out the story. And so the last couple of weeks we've been getting volunteers, and so here in the next couple of weeks we're going to film the kid stuff one Saturday, and then the next Saturday have that all edited together, so that way the adults can act out what we recorded the previous Saturday. And so that's 2 Saturdays right there.
Walking, walking, hop, 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 running, 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 running. Walking, 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 hop, 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 running, running.
So now for the main reason of why I really wanted to post this video, and that's to admit that I struggle with confidence. And it's not like I don't have confidence generally. Like, generally I have confidence. Like, I know I can do things, and it's not really that. It's more on the confidence in my talent from time to time. There's times when I'll do a project and I'll watch it, and I say to myself, it's like, was it that good? Like, it doesn't live up to my expectations. I think that's probably the best way to say it. It just doesn't live up to my expectations. And I don't know, maybe if I set my expectations too high, or if, and here's where the thought is, it's like, or if I'm just not good enough, I'm not as good as I think I am. And what brought this thought in my head was I watched one of my normal channels I subscribe to on YouTube, Scott McKenna. I'll link to his video in the description below. So in the video, Scott really didn't talk about confidence, but in the comment section of that video, an individual talked about how he wanted to start a wedding videography company, but he wasn't sure if he had the ability to do it. With the Morgan Media wedding videography, not that I can't rely on Sarah to do it, but me being the primary, if you want to call it the first shooter for our company, she's going to be running camera too, but it's ultimately me making a lot of the creative decisions where she's more handling all the bride setup and all that kind of thing, and then she's going to be running second camera. So, but ultimately for the wedding videography, like the creative vision falls on me, and I watch so many wedding videos, and I follow so many channels that focus on wedding videography, and I see their product, I see what the quality looks like, I just see their videos and I say, can I do that? I want to. Like, in my mind, it's like, that's what I want my videos to look like. To an extent, like, I'm gonna change it in my way, like, I'm gonna put my personal style on it, but at the same time, it's like, can I do it? Can I create something very similar to that? To where my client, where my bride and groom, they sit there and they are just beyond pleased. Like, they are so happy and they fall in love with this video that they share it with everyone possible, and then our business explodes. But then it's like, do I have, in my mind, I think, do I have that ability? Do I have that talent to be able to put out that kind of product? That's gross. This is Beasley. At the end of the day, I know I can put out a really good product. Like, I feel like I've watched, even though I have, between my wife and I, we have over 15 years of experience in videography work. My full-time job is corporate videography, so I know how to operate a camera. I do. And I feel like I've watched enough wedding videos and behind the scenes of creating these wedding videos that I feel like I can translate my experience in other video work into wedding videography. But I know that it's like, I don't know if it's the pressure of, when you're filming a wedding, you get one chance, especially during the ceremony and during the reception stuff. Most people, most brides and grooms, I feel like, just as people, they're understanding, but at the same time, it's like, they are paying, now, not that my wife and I are charging top dollar or anything like that, because we've just started, but at the same time, they're still spending good money that they can put elsewhere, but that they're giving to you because they believe that you are going to put forth a product that is going to wow them. And so maybe it's that pressure that's getting to me. They're trusting me to do this amazing video. Like, maybe they've gone online, or maybe they've had friends that have gotten married and used wedding videographers, and the videos have been so spectacular that they're like, well, we want one of those videos too. In my mind, I just struggle with confidence. Deep down inside, I know I have the knowledge, and I know I have the talent and the ability to put forth a really great product, but I don't know what it is. It's just, there's these things that always pop up in my head that make me question whether or not I can truly do this. And so I finally got most of my, 95% of my equipment is in. So I'm gonna do another video of my equipment. But I look at my equipment and I say, is this camera I'm shooting on right now, I have two of these. Can these put forth a good enough quality product that's not like, yeah, I can tell a great story, but am I still gonna have the image? So it's like all these things go into my head where it's like, it just punches me in the confidence. Like, it just diminishes my confidence, and then I start second guessing myself. I start second guessing my ability, because I get concerned with, did I do the right thing in getting the right equipment? Or, am I pricing my business correctly? Am I striving? Am I putting my sights up too high? And at the end of the day it's like, I just need to believe in myself. I just need to believe in myself. I need to believe that, yes, I can do this. I have a wife who is very supportive, and I don't need to do it alone, which is maybe something I always forget. I forget that I have these strong support systems behind me, and so it's like, I have her. At the end of the day, it's like, if I'm really struggling in confidence, I can always go to her and be like, hey, I need to pick me up. Or, hey, I'm struggling with this thought. And then she can help me. She can bring me back. She can build me back up. And with my commercial business with my friend Jeremy, it's the same thing. If I'm lacking in one area, I can just lean on him. And vice versa. If he ends up struggling one day, he can lean on me. And so it's like, the thing is, I'm not alone. And so if you are just like me, that you are wanting to start some kind of business, or you're wanting to do short films, which really isn't a business, but you're wanting to do something creative, but you're struggling with the confidence, it's like, surround yourself with a support system that's going to build you up. Shy away from the things that are going to hurt your confidence. Like, don't put negativity into your life. Don't potentially allow negativity in your life by surrounding yourself with the wrong people. Like, only put the people around you who are going to be there for you and build you up. And that's what I am trying to do. And that's what I just remember. Like, I have surrounded myself with these people, and I need to lean on them. I have a great family support system that will help build me up. And yes, you got the confidence, you got the ability, you got the talent. I've seen what you can do. You should have no problem translating that into the wedding videography business. So I'm really hoping that this video just, if you're feeling like I do, that you have someone in me that you can talk to, and I'll be glad to share with you and help build you up if you need someone to be there for you. So anyway, sorry it seemed like I ranted a lot. I just been fighting this the last couple days, and I really just wanted to get it out there and let some of you know that you're not alone. So I hope you all have a great day, and God bless.